on day 3 of the colossal tornado move. And yesterday we got our pegboard up. Some of the wooden pieces that were in other spots we hung up, and then I just need to hang up those ones that were actually on the shelf. But I think a good portion will fit there. Again, we were able to get all 4 carts along that wall. All of my paper fits. Look it. I'm so excited. I literally will just have to turn around, bam, and grab some paper. Just a quick overview. I do label my paper with the colors. So this one is all black. Okay, yeah, that's black with a white backing. Right? Yeah, it's a gray black. And then white pieces. Okay, full sheets of white. Coppery colors, wooden colors, and then pieces of gray and black, and then gray black textures. So they're all sorted into color families. You get a solid, a print, and a pieces drawer. But again, that's because I own a lot of paper between me and my mom, and between her and I, we had enough of these 3 drawer thingies. So I've got 2 on top of each other, which for me works really great. The paper's not in the open, getting all dusty. So all I got to do is move things into their homes. We did get the shelves put up where we want them. Now, this shelf is not backed up to the back of the wall, which was all right, because we actually put some Star Trek stuff like the VHS and whatnot behind it, because I don't have a VHS player. I know I need to sell it, but I'm not ready to. So we stuck it somewhere where it's not going to bother anything. It's behind there. Same thing with this. We took the feet off so that it would go further back, but down behind it is a couple of the games and the bigger boxes of Star Trek that I'm not ready to deal with. And I'm not sure if I want to sell them or just hang on to them for the kids, because they will be collectors. I mean, they're already like 20 some years old, so we'll see. But I'm going to reorganize these because, like I said, I don't need all the glue where I can see it. I'm going to put it in that little room there, so I got to make some spots for that stuff. That way these shelves will be things that I use or would like to use all the time. And I've got some books. No, I've not read any of them. They're not Batman books. So, yeah. I should get rid of them. But, again, you know, the Harry Potter series was my mom's. That other series was one of my aunts that passed away. I should contact her kids, see if they want them. But, you know, that'll be another day. Those are some handbags that my great aunt Sis had. So it's nice to have a little something old in here. Little reminders. And I like that it leaves like my kids' pictures visible. I'm liking that. My little cubicle. You guys. You see all those little cubies? All those little cubies are full of jewelry things. And then on the top is polymer clay and one more jewelry thing, which I have another one in there somewhere because I used it and didn't put it back. So I've got to reorganize that so that all the jewelry goes into one place. These are the 2 scrapbooking bins that I want to go through at some point, so I've left them out here. I debated about putting them back in there, but anything back in there I avoid. So we're going to see if leaving them out here And what I'm thinking is, as I go through it and keep what I want, I'm going to transition it into those drawers and take the contents of those drawers out, because it's just like fun foam and craziness. But look it. I got my mom's Star Trek books all up last night. I'm so excited. All of the books fit on the bookcase. And her little toys that she collected. The only thing not up there, she has this really cool pewter Star Trek. The nacelles, the engine parts, sag. So I've got to find something, figure out a crafty way to get them to support themselves, because it's all been out of shape. But so that's one thing, but I think it'll fit right on that stack of TV guides back in the day. So we actually have a lot of floor space open right here. So I just need to move some more stuff around, and I'll check back in with you in about an hour or so. Alrighty, everyone. Bye-bye. All right. So it's been a bit over an hour, but I think it's coming along pretty good. I'm actually sitting in my chair, so I actually got that all cleaned up. There was heaps and heaps of bags here that I've got emptied the bags. Some of the stuff is going in the giveaway pile, which I need to get a huge box for because it's getting pretty big. And I made the doggo a little space so she can watch what is going on outside while we're crafting. So on this side, when I'm turning in my chair, that's the garbage. This is my watercolor papers and stuff that I had under my desk, which is going to go back because I like having it that close. I don't like having to get up to get it. Now this one was further away from my workstation, and I don't get into it a lot, but that's where my light pad is, my tracing thing. And then this is some memorabilia stuff, which, like I said, I want to get in and get this stuff either just photographed and into the rubbish bin, and a select few into a collage book, because this is all the places my mom and dad went, and not all of it. I mean, she went a lot of places. They traveled quite a bit, especially with his job. Those are my dies and stamps. The only thing I need to do is build some wheels, because I couldn't stack them, which is a good thing. But they do fit in there like that, but I can't pull them out. So, because they're heavy. So we're going to give them wheels, and then I can just wheel it out and then get what I need. My wheeler cart that has all my important stuff that I use, my card bases and all that stuff, colored pencils, and I fib, because I don't get into that bottom one very much. So I'm going to reorganize it and put stuff in it I do use. But you guys ready? Look at this. Look at this. Ba-bam! Look at how wonderful that looks with them all up and not stacked on each other like crazy things. I'm kind of impressed, and I can see it, and I'm like, oh yes, I can grab this, I can grab that. Now what I did is I kept the little Valentine thing out. I made sure the C things are out front, because behind, well, I have to move a couple, but this also has fall stuff. So I'm going to make sure all of the C stuff is out front, like this. And then when the season changes or gets closer, I can make sure that Halloween, Christmas come out so that we can craft with those. I mean, we're going to have so much fun painting and pouring some glittery resin on these things. I'm really excited. Super, super excited. And some, if not a lot of this, after it's finished, will wind up in the shop. So I'm uber excited for that. But yeah, so I got floor space here. My kids and I were gonna reorganize the crazy room because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff I just need to get rid of, and most of it's in there. But things like that. My mom's, I'm thinking it's a drafting table because she was trying to go do drafting school before she passed. So I'm gonna put that in the Facebook Marketplace, and all of that heaper of a mess. It's either garbage or stuff that I need to go through and put in a giveaway / sell pile, like sticker grab bags or something. You know, I'm not quite sure. Here, I know you guys, ooh, creaky knee. Okay, so my mom had this thing, which was a laminator and binder in one. You can see it's dusty. I put it up on the shelf, never even used it. See, laminate and bind. I do not know if it works. I can plug it in if somebody's interested. Okay. This this is coming back into style. People are binding books again and putting out videos. It's just not for me. But look, I've got brand new things. If somebody's interested, you know, shipping is probably going to be the most part. But yeah, let me know if you're interested. Maybe shipping plus a couple of dollars. And those could be yours, potentially. But yeah, that kind of stuff is going to wind up in the Facebook Marketplace, whereas other things, like the stickers and stuff, I'm going to do grab bags, and you just pay for postage, because it's not getting used. And then I've got other stuff that I'm going to donate to a school and whatnot, because it's just too heavy to mail. But those are both light. I mean, this little laminate-y thing doesn't hardly weigh anything. But, yeah, my next big project to move that, I gotta move it. I need to move that shelf, and I'm thinking if I turn it this way, it might stick out a tiny bit, but I've got so much walk-up room. I mean, because there's the stairs, and I think it would only stick out a little bit. So we're going to kind of turn that way and leave most of it on there, because it's stuff I don't get into all the time, and that paper there is fall. So when fall comes, I can just take that and set it over there. And, you know, I don't use my... Well, I might move my folders, because I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of room when I get this cleaned up. Because even though this looks like a hot mess, it's just some big items. So, we'll see how it goes. I'll be back when I'm done for the day, but I think I'll be able to do my live tonight because my table's almost done. All I gotta do is plug stuff in. Woohoo! It might be a little dark until I get some new lights, because I'm not gonna hang the one light I had, so I need to get some new lighting. But it'll still be fun. Alrighty, my friends, I'll talk to you in a few. We are in the process, well, me and you, because there's no mice up in my pockets. But we are moving this shelf, and again, I don't want to take all the stuff off. I had a lovely suggestion from a subby, Ms. Kim. Thank you. She says, put some cardboard under it. So this is what you do. Put the cardboard under it. Okay. Now this particular piece does fit both legs, but I had to use 2 pieces for that side. But you get down here, pardon my fingies, What is blocking? There we go. We grab this and woohoo! Look at that. So obviously I can't film and do this at the same time, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back there, pull that side so that we can line it up on that wall. Thank you, Ms. Kim. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right. So this right there is my gotta leave the craft room pile. Little bit of garbage in the garbage bag. We already took one big stuffed bag out. I have a bright orange extension cord because I only have 2 outlets in the attic. Now, I have to be careful because it's an old house and the circuit breakers pop really easily. So what I've done is I've run my extension cord nice and bright so I can see it. And hopefully I won't ever trip on it and crash myself. But I brought it over and I plugged in exactly what was plugged into it before. That way there I know it'll hold the load and it won't blow. There's also another outlet under there, which I took a little bit off the load from over there just to kind of help it out. And my lightweight stuff like my laptop and my light sources will be plugged into that one because I only used my Dremel and one lamp with that one. So that way there, I don't blow any breakers. I still have to set up my stereo. I was debating about putting it there, but I think I'm going to put it under there with the speakers so that the cord for my cell phone will still reach it. Otherwise, I will have to get up and plug it in all the time, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to rearrange that. So this table is going to have my sewing machine and goodies. It's going to have that die cutting machine because I only pull that one out when I'm using the hot foil press. I still haven't done any massive projects. And my cutesy tootsy little cuddle bug is in its new home over there. I'm going to see if we can't move my TV between the windows there from over here because I won't be able to watch it from over there. Because that shelf is in the way. And then I still have to figure out what I'm doing with this shelf. If I'm going to switch it with this these 2 crates. Because, you know, as I'm standing here talking to you guys, I have absolutely nothing under my desk. Look it's empty. The only thing that I know for sure is going is that stack of watercolor papers. And yeah, oh no, this will work. I'm going to put these 2 crates under there so that they're easy access and they're shoved back. And then I'm going to move this. I'm just going to rotate it to take up this spot. That's fabulous. And then the cutter and the minks will be right here, so I don't have to move too much. I'll set them up all nice and tidy. And then I just need to put a few things away and change a couple things up. I'm still not 100% satisfied with this area because I have resin, a couple painting canvases, resin on that shelf, resin on that shelf. I kind of want them on the same shelf. That pile of books is stuff I have purchased to do card making and stuff. Books that I can rip apart and do crafty things with. And I've not ripped a single page out of any of them. So I think I'll need to move that pile. I definitely have to organize that pile a little bit more of what's going on that lid. Most of it's just towels and stuff, I think. And some other stuff. But I definitely have places to put it. I just have to do more organizing now. Everything Should have a home soon. Just kind of finagling. I'm still in love with that. Look it! That makes me happy right there. Come up the stairs, I can look at it and go, okay, don't buy anymore because that's crazy. So I definitely am going to be on a no buy on the wooden cutouts, no matter how magnificent they are. I just can't do it. Yeah, and just put my nail stuff on that shelf, which should work. I got to go through that shelf because a lot of that stuff I haven't used, and there's some stuff I just need to get rid of. I put my bags for shipping stuff there. I've got some envelopes there. And yeah, I think I need to get rid of the books because I don't read in my craft room. This is what you guys got to talk to yourself about. Okay? Do you really need it? Does it need to be in there? Just get rid of it. Why am I hanging on to books that I will never read? I just needed to get rid of them. And since they were families, I will contact her kids and see if they want them. And then, yeah, I'm just going to do that because all they're doing is taking up space, valuable space. And then my roller carts, I just need to organize those a little bit. I think that little white one is going to fit right nicely right there because that's my cardstock. I have a little bit of each somewhere that I have easy access to. That's like my stockpile. Each drawer holds a full ream of paper, so I can just wheel that over there because I don't need it right in my space. But this is it for today. I got to double check, make sure everything's plugged in, and I'm going to clean up my area a little bit so that I can go live this evening and make something. I don't know what I'm making. Probably just drawing or something tonight because my stamps and stuff I can't get to very easily. So, ooh, or maybe we can color tonight. That might be fun. All right. Well, I'm going to go edit to this video and post it for y'all before my live. And I will see you guys later this evening. And have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.